Hi, I'm Lindsay Corcoran from thedailyshrewsbury.com, and this is your weekly news. Superintendent of Schools Joseph Sawyer said job losses will likely be necessary in order for the Shrewsbury Public School District to close the $5.4 million budget gap in fiscal year 2013. Sawyer warned in his first budget presentation for fiscal year 2013 at Wednesday night's school committee meeting that job losses are likely this year given the size of the budget gap. Since 80% of the school's budget is staffing, substantial reductions in the budget will require job losses. But Sawyer said they will work hard to minimize damage to programming or class sizes. For more on this story, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. The State Parole Board denied Edgar J. Bowser III, the man who killed a Shrewsbury police officer in 1975, re-parole after he was returned to prison 2 years ago for testing positive for cocaine. The parole board unanimously voted to deny his re-parole in a decision released on Friday and said they would review the decision in 5 years. Officer James J. Lonchitis, a 28-year-old patrol officer with a wife and 2 children, was shot and killed by the 16-year-old Bowser on March 5, 1975, when the officer tried to stop him from stealing a car. Lonchitis is the only Shrewsbury police officer to die in the line of duty. Bowser, now 53, went before the board in November and tried to argue that his drug use was the result of a depression and that he only did cocaine once. For more on this story, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com.
Is a physical response. It's an organic thing.
Color's like an extra emotion.
It's a learned experience.
It's alive.
The Millbury woman charged with the Halloween robbery of the People's United Bank on Main Street was arraigned in Westboro District Court Friday. Elizabeth A. Josevius, 22 of 32 Hayward Lane, Millbury, is charged with armed robbery and threatening to commit a crime. Court records indicate that Josevius entered the bank and passed a note to the teller telling them it was a robbery. She also said in the note that she had a gun and would use it if necessary. She was demanding $7,500 and threatened the teller's life. Her bail was set at $2,500. For more on this story, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. The Donahue family has been giving back to Shrewsbury for decades, donating everything from the Donahue Rowing Center to the fountains in Dean Park. Barbara Babs Donahue has carried on the tradition her husband, Irving J. Donahue, started and always gives by his motto, to save a life or change a life. Donahue's latest donation is a new computer program and iPads for the Shrewsbury Fire Department. The program allows firefighters to work more efficiently and, with having the iPads in the field, they have a whole wealth of knowledge at their fingertips. For more on Donahue and the donation, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. Shrewsbury resident Bruce Andrews has been bringing the joy of nostalgia to local seniors and himself with his old-fashioned musical performances. Andrews, who puts on seasonal performances with his guitar and ukulele, plays at a variety of venues around Shrewsbury and its surrounding towns, including Southgate and other assisted living facilities, nursing homes, and senior centers. The shows also feature a bit of humor and history, with Andrews telling one-line jokes or talking about the story behind some of the songs in between playing. Read more on Andrews at thedailyshrewsbury.com. I'm Lindsay Corcoran, and this has been your weekly news. To see these stories and much more, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. Be sure to tune in to SPAC 28 again next Thursday at 7 and 10 p.m. Thanks for watching.